Recording in
for 3 more
progress.
minutes. So in the meanwhile, we're waiting for others to join up. So see you later. Okay, I will start now. So today we are talking about how to use unit trust to maximize your OA savings. Okay, so this is another way you can explore to grow your CPF OA monies. All right, let's go through. So this is the disclaimer. So corporate profile. So this one is just to telling you now in Philips, we're not only a stockbroking firm, we also do wealth management service like unit trust, bond or managed account, okay, and insurance as well. Okay, so this is our Philips Investor Centers. If you got any questions, can drop by. And then this is our insurance partner for life insurance and general insurance as well. Okay, so just okay, so today we will run through this content together. So first I will introduce some information for CPF investment. Okay, so what is the requirement if you want to start your CPF investment and solutions? It's like what instrument you can go for CPF investment and some smart principle for investing. So at the second part of this webinar, we're talking about unit trust. So how to use unit trust to create a diversified portfolio. Okay, so first thing I will cover CPF account. So this account is a mandatory benefit account providing retirement earnings and healthcare for Singaporeans. I think PR also got CPF account also. Okay, so this one, like the contributions to this account, right, will originate from employee and also employer. So if you work with any company, so your employer, your boss also contribute a part of the CPF account. Okay, so basically we have OA, ordinary account, and then special account. MediSave account is more for, it's like insurance, if you're hospitalization, so you got a little bit protections from government. And also retirement account, this one is at age 55. There's a retirement account created for you. Okay, so basically, Singaporean, we have those account to protect you at your golden age. Okay, so next thing, how to grow for our CPF. So currently, right, our CPF OA or SA or even MA lah, the monies, there's some interest rate. Government provides some interest rate. So for OA is around 2.5% per annum, then SA is 4% per annum. This one is MA account, then it's 4% per annum lah. Okay, then after 55 years old and above, we got RA account, retirement account, and also will be at around 4% per annum, the interest rate lah. Okay, so first thing, you want to grow a CPF account, yes, you can put the money just simply lie inside this account, then there's interest give you lah. Okay, and also you can make some cash top up or cash top up with and CPF top up also can. Or you can choose to invest your OA and SA. Okay, so today we are more focused on OA. Reason why is you can see the rate, right? The interest rate. Actually, the 2.5% per annum, this one is easier to beat lah. Because if we invest, then we want the growth is exceed this one, 2.5. So this 2.5 is easier to beat lah, if compared with SA lah. Okay, so think this one quite clear. There's also others way to grow your CPF lah. This one you can explore to the CPF government website. Okay, but this one is the simple way lah. Then you can explore. Okay, so if you want to start to invest your CPF OA or SA, so there's a CPF investment scheme, so can let you invest your OA and SA lah. Okay, so the requirement is here. You need to have at least 18 years old, then it's not bankrupt lah. Okay, and then have more than OA, right? You need to set aside 20K before you do your investment. And SA, you need to set aside 40K before you do the investment, before you use the money in short. Okay, so you can fulfill all of this, then you need to complete another CPFIS self-awareness questionnaire. Okay, this one is like you know that lah, you know the investment risk or anything lah. See, so this questionnaire, you can go to the CPF website, can file also. Okay, if you're ready. Okay, next. So okay, so in CPF account, what we can use, like what we can go for investment basically is OA and SA lah. Okay, so for OA, like I mentioned just now, you need to set aside 20K before you go for investment lah. In short, the 20K in the OA you cannot move lah. Then the rest amount, then you can go for explore lah. Any instrument you like. Okay, unit trust is one of them lah. Of course, the option will be less than cash one. Okay, cash always have the more options for investment. OA only few unit trust is allowed lah. So this one, in short, right, they're telling you like you cannot invest more large portion of high risk product lah, like stocks or gold. Okay. And also in SA, you need to set aside 40K before you do your investment lah. Okay, think so far, if got any question, just can drop in the chat or in the Q&A as well. Then after this finish, I will try to answer accordingly lah. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this one is the solution. You guys can explore for CPF investment. So you can see here, first one, unit trust is one of them. Okay, so yeah, OA will have more option than SA lah. Okay, but OA will have less option than cash. So cash always have the larger options. And then next is OA, then SA got less and less lah. Okay, so if you want to explore UT investment in OA and SA, you can go to our Poems Fund Finder, then you can filter up lah, okay, which funds is available for this kind of fund source. So you can do investment link policy also. In Philips, we also can help you to do that. Okay, this one I think in LLP, one thing is good that you can have a easier way to explore to those AI funds. Because mostly, for example, Fundsmith, okay, mostly if like me, like normal people, I want to go for AI funds, accredited investor funds, will be hard. For example, they need a large lump sum to invest, or then you need to declare the AI status lah, or and etc. So in ILP investment link policy, you can have a lower entry, and then you can explore to those AI funds lah. So this one, if you guys interested, also can approach us. Okay, so there's also some policies you can explore. These are annuities, then endowment policies. Okay, government bonds, yes, you can use your OA money to put inside. Okay, T-bills, ETF. Okay, but this one, SA not available lah. Then fund management accounts, fixed D, yes, as you also can put your money in fixed D. Okay, then statutory board bonds. Those bonds mostly is not available lah. Okay, and then this one is those more higher risk product. They restrict lah. You only can put 35% of the investable savings. Okay, so only OA available. Okay, for gold, this one as well. Okay, so this one you can also go to explore what option you have for the OA or SA investment. Okay, so today we'll focus on unit trust lah. Okay. So now I also covered the principles for you to start invest in Singapore. So first thing you need to understand your investment horizon and forecast the expenditure. So first thing you need to know, investment is not get rich quick scheme. As I know, like I go investment that I can in Chinese like 一夜暴富, no lah. Okay, so different type of investment will have very time horizon. Then also we have different objective. For example, unit trust, some is aimed for capital growth, some is capital preservation. Okay, and also you need to know your time horizon. So for short-term goal, for example, I want to go for Europe. Okay, I set aside some money to Europe. So that money where you can try to explore some low risk and short-term investment that can be easily convert to cash lah. Okay, something like money market fund is one of them. Okay, or any others more liquid investment, because if you plan already, you want to buy air ticket or anything, because this one very fast also. So yes, just put into low risk and short term investment. For long term goal, if you plan for your retirement, so you can try to look into some investment that can there's more aim for long term lah. Okay, so yeah, so you can adjust also long term. They also have very different risks lah. So this one you can go to explore in unit trust. So given the complexity involved, so it's important that you can forecast your expenditure. For example, I actually 2 more years, I know that my children or anything, they want to go for university. So you need to plan your expenditure first. Okay, you need to set aside first before you do the investment. Okay, so because I don't want we to suffer in liquidity risk also lah. Okay, so also if you want to set aside, you want those money I prepared for maybe future education funds, you want them to grow something for you, you also can explore. Okay, there are also some low risk instrument you can explore. Okay, so second thing, diversification is key. When you go to investment, we all know, right? You cannot put all eggs in one nest. Okay, so diversification can help to spread out the risk. Okay, then you can invest in mixture of assets. For example, can diversify the asset portfolio. For example, some in bonds, some in equities, and then some in unit trust. Okay, let's say. So you can possible to achieve higher return, then also can reducing risk. So you need to have a planning lah, like how much risk I can take. So you can adjust like how many portion is low risk product, how many portion is high risk product. Okay, and also need to apply diversification in your investment portfolio. Consider spreading your cash across different investment products. For here you can see, okay, you put your money spread lah. Don't put in, for example, I just put in stocks. No, you can also explore other products so they can bring you different return lah. Okay, so one important factor is for diversification side is ensuring you have a low risk component in your portfolio can provide you flexibility on taking some risk investment products. For example, some funds, right? Some unit trusts, okay, they have a portion of equities, right? They also have a portion of bond. So the bond will be act like a stabilizer. Okay, for example, the stock market now very volatile, but at least you got a bond portion to help you hedge a little bit the risk lah. Okay, so it's very important have some low risk component in your portfolio, even you are a very high risk person. Okay, so to hedge the risk. Okay, on now, here is like bonds or fixed deposit or money market fund. If you want flexibility, okay, there are lower risk option that can help you diversify your portfolio. Okay, so this one also can further manage the risk of interest rate fluctuation. We all know that now the federal card rate, then many people go to bonds or more fixed rate product lah, because we expect the rate will be go down more, man. So everyone want to fix their money in a higher rate. Okay, so yep. So here you can also consider some bonds or fixed deposit product or we in here in Philips actually we also do insurance man. Then insurance company actually also got products similar to fixed D. Yeah, it's like the name is like single premium product lah. Also like you put a lump sum, then lock for how many years, then give you how many percent of maturity lah. Okay, for the most current one is Etika one. There is you pay 2 year, then lock for 5 year, then the maturity yield can be around 3.07% to 3.1% like that. Okay, so you can explore those capital guaranteed product to hedge the risk lah. Okay, so I move on. So next thing is know your risk appetite. So this one very important. There's no guaranteed that investment you can make money. Okay, if client approach me, you want to do investment, we cannot say capital guaranteed, right? Because investment there is a possibility to lose capital also, but you can make money also. Okay, so as an investor, you need to stay invested even through mid-level fluctuations. Okay, so you will need to know understand your risk appetite, then opt for the investment that match your risk. Okay, so timing the market, okay, those you can read through, then in short it's telling you that you need to adjust your portfolio. For example, if I'm very conservative, so I just got more fixed instrument or safer low risk instrument, maybe 60% in my portfolio, then 40% is the high risk product lah. Okay, so that I can it's like a benchmark. For example, I only can suffer, for example, 20% of my capital loss. Okay, then you adjust how many portion you go to stocks. Maybe you will lose money one or earn more money one. Yeah. Then larger portion, I go to low risk product. Okay. So yeah, I just move on. So here got the risk pyramid. You can just as a reference. Okay, if you are very low risk, maybe you can explore those bonds money markets, fund, or T-bills, or cash and cash equivalents product. Okay, if you are at middle risk, maybe some mutual funds in equities or high yield bonds. Okay, and this one in here, you can also explore some investment grade bonds. Okay, if you are very high risk, then maybe options, futures, or collectibles. So this one you can consider. Okay. So yes, we come to the second part of the webinar. We're talking about how to use unit trust to create a diversified portfolio. Okay, so now diversification, I think most of you guys this one just definitions. Okay. So to reduce the volatility, you need to diversify your portfolio in short. So how to diversify? Most of the people actually doing the diversified stock portfolio this part. Okay, so they're only holding stocks, but I hold the stocks from different industry. For example, I hold IT, then healthcare. Okay, so I only diversified my stock portfolio in different sectors or different country, but it's only in stocks in single asset class. Okay, so this one can reduce the unsystematic risk. For example, it's like company specific risk lah. For example, the company bankrupt. Oh, then I got another company is performing well. Okay, then can maybe balance some of my losses. Okay, and now you can start to explore diversify your portfolio of assets. So which means your portfolio is not only in a single asset class. Okay, you can diversify among unit trusts or bonds, okay, or any others like insurance product also got investment type one. You also can explore. So this kind of diversifications can reduce exposure to systematic risk. Okay, so this one is the risk like can affect the entire market one. Okay, for example, COVID, that one is systematic risk. Okay, so of any one asset class. For example, now maybe stock market drop, if stock market drop, maybe I got another bonds, maybe it's going up, the bond price is going up. So I got another product to hedge the risk lah, in short. So if the market crash and send all of the price of the stock in the portfolio tumbling, so other uncorrelated asset might not lose the value at the same time. Okay, so in short, if you are now in this diversified stock portfolio, you can try to go into this diversified portfolio of asset. You can try in via unit trust first, lah. Okay, your first step. Okay, so diversifications in unit trust investing. So if you invest in unit trust funds, your money is put with other investor. So the money, right, they will invest in different asset class, like for example, stocks, bond, real estate also have. Okay, so this one can everything in one funds. Yes, you can explore that kind of funds. And also you can funds that only got stocks, equity funds. Also there's a funds only have bonds inside, income funds. Okay, you can explore, but it's not like you if in that fund like income funds like everything 100% is in bonds, but that will not in everything in same bonds. They will pick some different bonds, okay, then put into that portfolio. So diversification means that you spread your investment across different asset class, sectors, and geographical regions. So you can do diversification via unit trust, then can explore the diversification in those areas. Okay, so by doing so, you can reduce the risk of losing all of your money in one investment if that investment performed poorly lah. Okay. So yeah, so we link a bit back to the CPF OA. If you use your CPF OA money to trade in Philips, right? Okay, so we we are as a CPF investment administrator lah. It's in short, we are as a middleman lah. Something act like CDP lah. Okay, so if you want to start invest your CPF OA money, you need to remember to link your CPF OA investment account with Poems. Okay, then you can start to invest your CPF money with us lah. Okay, so this one lower transaction cost in unit trust, right? You trade online or you approach your FA like me lah to help you submit the funds trade using OA money is all zero charges. Okay, because if you use cash, right, you do online is zero charges. But if you approach your FA, you need advisory service, there's a sales charge lah. But for OA, it doesn't matter you go online or you through a FA, it's all zero charges lah. Okay, so in short, if you need like advisory service, I want to start grow my CPF money using unit trust, you don't know which fund to go with, you can let me know lah. Then I can suggest you some my preferred funds. Okay, so ease of administrations, yes, we got assuming you invest with funds from 10 different fund houses, so you some other fund house, right, you will receive 10 separate statement of holdings. For example, Nico one statement, then Schroeder one statement. Then might be difficult you to monitor, right? Because you got so many different PDF and now e-statement already, so many files to monitor. So if you invest using Buoyant's platform lah, we just consolidate everything in one statement of holdings. Okay, so you can just monitor in one PDF lah, one paper also. Okay, so yep. So here is some example I capture from other unit trusts. Okay, for example, for this funds, right, with the top 10 holdings you can see. Okay, some is IT sector, some is consumer, then some is financials, healthcare. Okay, so if you put your money, for example, 1,000 inside this fund, which means your $1,000 is invest in, you're investor of Microsoft, you're invest in those company lah, in short. Okay, here you can see the diversification of the asset classes. So yes, some in equities, and some is high yield bonds, some in convertible bonds. So these two bonds is considered higher risk bond lah. Okay, and also sector allocations. This one you can explore the diversification by different sectors lah. Okay, this one is example for asset allocation. This one also lah, like you can, if you put for example 1,000, then your money can explore the exposure for these few sectors lah, in short. And also geographical breakdown. Okay, this one, your money is not only in, for example, if you put the funds that more focus in Singapore, yes lah, mostly your money is invested in Singapore company or anything. Now some funds also got, like for this one, also China a little bit, then India a little bit. So in short, if you invest in unit trust, right, you can explore the diversifications over many things. Okay, geographical or asset classes or sectors. Okay. Yeah, but if you use stocks to complete those diversifications, right, then you need a lot of principle. For example, China, then these stocks. Then for example, IT, then these 3, 4, 5 stocks, something like that. So if you want to complete this kind of diversified portfolio, just using stocks, you will need a large principle lah. But in unit trust, right, you can put, I think some of them is like minimum 1,000, then you can explore already. Okay, so why not just get started? Okay, so next thing is thematic investing. Okay, so this one is when I do research, then I found this one, actually good. It's a future-focused investment approach that relies on research to explore microeconomics or geopolitical and technological trends that are expected to evolve over the time. So this one is like, for example, previously like people all say, hey, IT very good. Okay, I want to start investing in IT, but I don't know which shares or which equities, which thing, whatever investment is good. So I can just simply go to a funds. For example, some funds is specified in IT sectors. Okay, I just go to that particular funds. Then the fund manager will help you to pick the top performing one already. So it's a hazardous way to let you explore. For example, I want China. I think China very good. I want to go to China market, but I don't know which one is best. I expecting China will doing well, but I don't know which particular fund is good. So yes, you can go to explore in unit trust. Then, uh, for example, there's China funds. So the fund manager of that funds, they will pick the performing stocks or other asset lah for you already. Okay, so this one is a good start if you want to explore another market that you're not really familiar with lah. Okay. Okay. So, yep. I think now almost come to the end of this webinar. Okay. So, yes, if you explore unit trust with volumes, right? Using CPF OA, everything is zero charges, and then there's lower risk if compared with other financial products. And also in volumes, you have almost 2,000 funds across investment, like everything. So our funds actually, if compared with other like banks or anything, actually is quite okay already. Okay, so we can explore most of the fund in our platform. And then zero platform charge also. Yeah. And then if OA, then zero sales charge for FA or you do online. If you do cash investment in unit trust, then you do online zero charges. If you approach your FA for advisory service, there will have a sales charge, but this one sales charge can nego lah. Okay. Okay, so you can reach out to me if you want to know more about CPF OA investment in unit trust or cash investment also can lah. If you're interested and you don't mind the social thing lah, I can do research for you man, which one is performing or anything. Okay, so now is the Q&A time. Do you guys have any questions of today's topic or any comments, feedback? Can just drop your message in the webinar chat or put in the Q&A as well. Okay, feel free to just drop your questions here. I didn't see any questions yet. So if you guys want to start to use your OA money to invest in unit trust, right? First thing, if you already have a Buoyant's trading account, go to your bank account information and check lah whether your CPF OA investment account already linked with our Buoyant's already or not. Okay, if not, then link it. If yes, then you can prepare yourself that you can do the research to start CPF OA investment in unit trust, or you can approach me lah. Let me recommend you some of the performing funds for CPF OA investment. Okay, any questions? Any recordings? Yes, we do record in these sessions, but actually this one is not for like sharing to public. So maybe if you wish to know more about this, you can approach me. Then I can share with you again lah. Maybe I now go back to some slides that you can have a look lah. In short, our sessions will be separate in two sections. In earlier sessions, I will share more in CPF requirement and solutions. Okay, and the second part, then I share more for unit trust. Okay, so I think this one you can explore. Yeah, the interest rate for the OA. So why I put OA this today lah? We more focus on OA because the rate If your money put inside OA, they only give you 2.5% interest rate. So yeah, if you do your investment using OA, easier to beat this 2.5% lah. Okay. Then this one is the requirement if you want to start CPF investment. You can roughly have a look lah. Okay. Any other questions? If you still not really understand the previous like this kind of CPF accountings, also can reach out to me lah. Then I can explain to you more. Okay, in short, CPF OA you need to set aside 20K. SA set aside 40K before you do your investment. Okay, if I close my CPF OA account and I have invested in unit trust using share class for CPF, what's happened next? Okay, maybe your CPF OA account, so which mean the bank one, DBS or OCBC or UOB, that one you close already, right? That one or the unit trust, you need to check with those agent bank better. Otherwise, will be in your CPF statement, but not too sure lah. Mostly, actually, those statement will be come from your agent bank, your CPF OA agent bank. Okay, so this one, if you want to know your holdings, you need, for example, unit trust lah, you need to check with the agent bank. Okay, but if you invest using ours account, hmm, yeah, okay. So yes, yeah. Okay. In the field of recent federal rate cut, which geographical unit trust is better moving forward? Are unit trusts in bonds or equity better? Okay, geographical, mostly for myself lah. I mostly focus in like Asia Pacific or Singapore one lah. And not go more global. Global also can lah. Okay, and then unit trust in bond or equity better, I will say from my perspective is bonds is better lah. Because you know that bonds actually have a inverse relationship with interest rate. If interest rate go down, then bond price will go up. Okay, so if you compare bonds or equities, maybe bond funds will better. But you need to find a good one. For example, uh, stable one. Okay. Yeah. What I mean is, do I have to sell off the trust or no? Oh, okay. Yes. I think, yeah, you need to sell off your unit trust holding before you close that OA account with your agent bank. Because if you want to start exploring unit trust, right, you first thing you need to have an agent bank to uh help you that you need to open an account with Asian Bank lah. And then yes, before you close that account, yes, you sell off your unit trust holding first. Then after that you close it lah. If you don't want to invest your CPF monies anymore. Okay, my suggested way lah, you sell off those holdings first. Then will be easier lah. Okay, this one I can also stop here. What is the instrument you can explore? Okay. You guys have any questions? Maybe I will stay in here for 5 more minutes. If bond price go up, won't the yield or DPU drop? Okay. Okay, if bond price go up, mostly right, it's higher bond price for benefits. Okay, if federal card rate, right, actually is those existing bond which already fixed in the higher yields, higher rate lah. Then that one the bond price will be go up lah. Okay, so if like new issue bonds, right, mostly will be lower yields already, the rate will be lower already. So those the bond price go up, this kind of theory, right, is more applicable to existing bonds. So if let's say you go to a funds, right, unit trust, actually most of them, if you go to see their holdings, right, most of them I got few funds I'm monitoring. Most of them is like 10 years, 5 years bond fund, like bond lah, they're holding. So yes, those existing bonds that already fixed their rate in higher rate. So those kind of bonds, right, the price will go up. Okay. But yeah, it will be benefits when we redeem the unit trust. Now it start cut rate already, but I think that we're still expecting the rate cut for in future also lah. Okay, but they didn't decide yet lah. So yeah, you can monitor some bond funds. I got monitor one investment grade funds ah. That one actually is going up now. Okay, so you can go to monitor some bond funds that is uh I think investment grade is better lah for me lah. Okay, I will suggest. Okay, smart principle. So, maybe I go back to my contact. So if you guys got any questions, you can contact me lah. Yeah, okay, question. Is it better to withdraw money to invest than to invest? Because I'm already over 50, is it better to withdraw my funds to invest than to use it to invest via Asian bank? Okay. For now, right, you can, if you interested, because now if your money just lying, I'm answering is it better to withdraw my OA funds to invest than to using it to invest via Asian bank since I'm already over 55? So answering these questions. I will think that if you're already prepared, right, you want to invest your OA funds, actually first thing you need to open an Asian bank. But for example, I open with DBS, right? I no need to invest using DBS platform. For example, DBS Vicker, I no need to use their platform to invest. You can open the bank account, then you invest in poems also can. You just link your that account number with poems, then you can start explore lah. So if your age profile you're not really comfortable with those higher risk funds, right? You also can approach me. I can suggest you some lower risk fund also got. In in fact, actually, right, those unit trust that selected on can be invest using OA, right? Actually, they already filter out the high risk one already. So in short, the funds that is selected for OA, right? Actually, there is lower risk already. In short, lah, because I think that the fund house or I'm not sure who is the one that filter out those funds. But yes, if the funds right that can available for you for OA investment, right? In short, there are lower risk already, but there's still a risk lah. We cannot say no risk lah. Okay, then uh you can explore which asset classes you're more confident in lah. But if you plan to invest using your OA money, yes, you need to open an Asian bank first. Okay, like your CPF investment account first. Then you link to, for example, Poems. Then you use Poems to trade. You don't need to link with the using the bank platform to buy unit trust or anything. Because I think right, a bank or other like One Supermart, those kind of platform, they charge platform fee, is it? If I didn't get wrong. But in Poems, we didn't charge platform fees, ma. If you use OA, we also didn't charge, still charge anything, right? Okay, so you can try to explore this part. Okay, do we have any further questions? If not, then that's it for my webinar. If you got questions, you just drop down your questions, or you can contact me also, email me or give me a WhatsApp using my phone number. Okay, so feel free to reach out to me. And then, yes, thank you so much for joining my webinar. If you have further questions, you can drop now or contact me. If not, then that's it. Okay, that's the end for my webinar. Okay, I will be here for around maybe until 3:50 bah. Okay, 4 more minutes. Okay, to wait for another 4 minutes for any questions. If you guys have no questions, then that's the end of the webinar lah. So thank you so much for joining. Okay, so far didn't see any questions. If you don't want to type out, also can reach out to me lah, WhatsApp me or email me. Then I will try my best to reply as soon as possible lah. Okay. Which is better, fixed income UT or multi-asset UT? Oh, uh, for me, right, I will suggest you to put in both lah. Because fixed income UT, right, for now, I think it's a good way. If you don't want to explore pure bonds, I want to go to bond funds, then yes, fixed income UT is for you. But I will also suggest multi-asset UT for my client lah. Because if some people they want uh more result in capital growth, then you can consider multi-asset UT also. So it's based on your risk profile also. Okay, but if you got, I think mostly is minimum is 1,000. So if you okay, you can start in small amount also, maybe fixed income UT 1,000, multi-asset UT 1,000. You can have a look first lah. But from my side, I will more as like I will look at the client risk profile. Then mostly I will prefer the multi-asset lah for diversification purpose lah. Fixed income I also dislike. This one is like trend lah. Okay. But if you want long term, maybe multi-asset is better. So it's based on the strategy lah. Okay. So wait. What kind of bond unit trust to invest in? This one you can reach out to me if you want to know the specific one, but I would suggest it's like durations, uh, long duration bond unit trust lah. Okay. Is it too late? Then this one you can go to I also observing lah. is that a possible rate cut future? If yes, there's another rate cut in future, right? Maybe it's still not too late. Okay, because the bond price is tied with the interest rate advance. So if interest rate go down, right, the bond price will go up lah, in short. Okay, so yes, we will need to observe the trend lah, because now I think they just announced one times rate cut. So I also observing there is still a possibility for a second time. If yes, then it's not too late. Okay, then you can try for long duration bond funds. The reason why is in theoretical lah. Long duration bond funds will be more sensitive to the bond price. For example, if the rate go down, right, interest rate go down, then if long duration bond funds, right, they will go up, right? But if long duration, they will go up more higher lah. Okay, so it's if we do look another round, it's like if long duration fund but interest rate go up, then normally the bond price will go down. But if there's a long duration, they will go down further lah. Okay, because now we're expecting the interest rate go down ma. Okay, so that if long duration bond funds maybe will be better choice. Okay, so far I'm not receiving any uh questions. So 1 more minute. Otherwise, you also can contact me. Long duration bond fund is how long? There's not in the market there's not a benchmark but I can see give me have a check. I think I asked this before. Below. So basically, there's not in the market, right? There's not a benchmark or a specific classification for this one, long or what. But normally, right, how when we see a fund fact sheets, right, 3 years and above is considered mid duration. If long can be 5, 6, 7 and above lah, 5, 6, 7 years and above. Okay, so you can look at the average duration. I think there's a portion at the fun fact sheets you can look into. Okay. Any other questions? Two more minutes, 3:55. I wait for 2 more minutes if there are questions. If not, then you guys, that's the end of this webinar lah. Then after this, if you still need some advice, you can reach out to me using my phone number or email. Okay. Then in future, I will also have another webinar or seminar topic lah, which if you guys interested, also can browse through the events. I think you guys saw this webinar in the events in poems, right? Also, okay. So if you're interested in those any other topics lah, you can always browse through there. So in future, I will still have some others webinar or seminar lah. Okay. Right. Or else I'm based in Toa Payoh, also can come to Toa Payoh also to meet me. But sometimes I'm not around lah. It's good that if you want to meet me, then you text me before you come lah. Okay, so 1 more minute. Is there any questions? I will end this at 3:55. Now it's 3:54. Okay. So yeah, now it's 3:55 already. So far, I didn't receive any new questions. I guess everything okay. So yes, if you guys got any future questions, feel free to reach out to me via email or handphone number, both can. Just take a snapshot, record down. Right, so I will be ending this webinar here. Once again, thank you so much for joining. So I'll be ending this. Goodbye. Okay, bye bye.